Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of All Roads Lead to with Al and Jayné. I'm Al,
Hi, I'm Jayné.
and we thank you for joining us today. Today, we are talking about All Roads Lead to July.
It's summertime.
Summertime. All roads lead to July. July is really always an interesting point of the year. It is the fork of the year. It kind of separates the first half and we start the second half. I look forward to July for one reason in particular is because it's summer. Winter is past. I like all four seasons. I really do. But there's something about summer. So I really enjoy summertime.
Love July. From start to finish, it's all summer. I remember as a child, you still would be in school in June. Sometimes you have to go back to school in August, but all month long, July is summer. It's my favorite season.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. 4th of July, of course, our national holiday here in the United States of America. Any other holidays in July? No, I don't think so. But nevertheless, July is really just a wonderful time. I didn't realize it growing up, but growing up for a lot of the time I was growing up, I would spend the first week or so of July at camp meeting. And I really didn't realize that was it. All I knew was that I was at camp meeting. And so that was an interesting time being with friends and seeing some family that was there. As I've gotten to be an adult, camp meeting it's changed a little bit. It's still a one of a kind thing. But yeah, that was really my introduction to July, not really recognizing it was my introduction to July.
Okay. Well, do you want to jump into that, or you want to do some icebreaker questions? What you want to just keep going into July?
Hey, let's keep going into July.
All right. So unpack for us what camp meeting is.
Camp meeting is the annual convocation of churches for us in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's a time when all the churches in our conference have an opportunity to come together for a 10-day convocation. It's usually in a remote location that's away from really most places, but kind of like a campground or camping experience that is there. So that's what it usually is.
What's one of your favorite camp meeting memories?
Ooh. One of my favorite camp meeting memories is really hanging out with my friends. I was talking to one of my friends actually yesterday. We used to, as kids, hop from tent to tent, not only to hear who was preaching and who was singing. We also did it to kind of get a laugh or two in there. We were the kind of kids that would get the program ahead of time to see who was speaking at different places. So we had some excellent preachers, but then there was some that caused us moments of comedy as well. So that's really one of my favorite memories. Early morning, if you went to the early morning service, you got a ticket for swimming. And so that was a memory of camp meeting for me.
Yeah, summer for me, water. Definitely love the beach, love swimming. When I think of my favorite memory, it probably would be when I was in high school. I had an opportunity to go downtown DC to see the Washington Monument for the 4th celebration.
Wow.
So I got permission to go with friends to DC at night, which was a pretty huge deal, and took the metro and went down there, and the celebration was unmatched. That's one of my favorite memories. I think of July, it's in my favorite season. I always say like my birthday is my favorite month, but it's not in the summer. But July is in my favorite season. And I think of July and I think it's my mom's birthday month. My grandmother, my dad's mother's birthday's in July. My favorite cousin's sister is my mom's birthday twin, so her birthday is in July. But when I think of July, I think it's my mom's birthday month. And so this July is tough because it's like the first July that's come, her first birthday that's come, and she hasn't gotten a year older.
Mm.
So that's been a lot to sit with. Yeah, that's been really tough. And I think that's just a hard reality. It's like we're moving on. So, but I think about July, and this month I really thought about it because a lot of my favorite things about her make me think of July.
Yeah.
I don't think of July necessarily as a sports month, although we've just celebrated World Cup here in the U.S., so that's been a lot of the month. But outdoor track and field.
The outdoor track and field. Yeah.
That was something we always watched together. I think of the Nationals, World Championships. I mean, the Olympics is the pinnacle.
Yeah.
But outdoor track and field was something we always watched together. One of her favorites was Evelyn Ashford.
Mm.
I think about the Kerseys, Flojo, Edwin Moses, Carl Lewis, and then so many of the competitors today. But those are some of the ones I remember thinking about when we were watching. And then tennis, Wimbledon is in July. And that's another sport that we used to love to watch together. I think back to the open era with like Steffi Graf and Martina Navratilova, the Connors versus McEnroe, the Sampras versus Agassi. So Wimbledon and the Williams sisters, like that was a big part of our summer watching. I think about the fact that she really set an example for me of like fitness and staying healthy. So I think about in the summer, I could do like her workouts with her sometimes. So she would do Richard Simmons. And sometimes he would get a little distracting and she may go to like Denise Austin or something, but she would end up coming back to Richard Simmons because she was like the workout, like the results were there. Yeah. So she would do that. So I would try to do that with her. I love the foods in summer. I love the fruits. My mom loved honeydew melon and cantaloupe, watermelon. But my favorite was blueberries. Mm. And we would go blueberry picking from time to time. And the first time we did it, she made a blueberry cobbler. And that was her first time. She had made apple pies. It was the first time she ever made a blueberry cobbler. And so she made like a crumble crust so that it'd be a little healthier so you wouldn't have so much starch and crust on the top. And one time she did it without a cross bottom. Wow. But it was still really good. So no matter how she made it, that became my favorite dessert. She loved like frozen yogurt. Well, she loved ice cream, but we would get frozen yogurt because that was healthier. But I think about, we'd have like ice cream treats or frozen yogurt treats in the summer, popsicles, all of those things. I like running through the sprinklers. Mm. So I feel like July is like kind of my best month. Yeah. So, but I don't have my best lady anymore. No. So that's tough.
Yeah. I remember some of the Julys that we first experienced during our summers in Chicago. Mm. Those were some really, really, really good times experiencing them with Lake Michigan being there, Navy Pier.
Yes.
Our
Chicago in the summer is
mentors
underrated.
would take us around and show us just the gardens and the beautiful things that were there in Chicago when we were there for those couple of summers that we spent there. Yeah.
Amazing. Chicago, I think Chicago on the lake in the summer it's incredible. Yeah. It's a gift that gives and then it takes away because that wind coming off of that lake is rough. But in the summer, it's amazing. And they had like the Taste of Chicago and the music fest. And there's just so much going on. And now the Presidential Center, Obama Center is there. So there's Chicago in the summer is great. I did enjoy that. That was a fun time.
Yeah. Well, amazing tribute to your mom, amazing memories that took place during the month of July. We want to hear from you and hear what your favorite memories are in July. So you can reach out and you can contact us and let us know. And you never know, we might talk about a few of those in our mail segment that we'll probably have coming up and all. So you stay tuned. We'll be coming back with more right after this. We're back with All Roads Lead To with Al and Jayné, and today we are talking about All Roads Lead To July. We had just some wonderful, some poignant, and really some personal memories that were shared during our first segment. Thank you so much for sharing that, Janae, and for sharing that with everyone, for us to really feel and to hear your heart.
Yeah, so I guess taking a little bit of a lighter note, you mentioned camp meeting and some of the things you enjoy doing with swimming and kind of going from different site to site. What are some of the camp meeting meals? What did food look like at camp meeting?
Oh boy, food at camp meeting, that was something. There, I'll kind of take the long road just to get to that. It was at the cafeteria, which was in the bottom of the girls' dorm. As a kid, it looked like a humongous place. As an adult, I'm just like, wow, it was really just this big. Looks so much smaller as an adult. But we would stand in line and wait and wait and wait. And actually, a couple of weeks ago, one of the guys who I grew up with at camp meeting, he wrote a post about one of the people who used to serve at camp meeting, and it was quite funny because I remembered it exactly the way he talked about it. But the meals I remember them using an ice cream scooper. It's one of the first places I saw it. They used an ice cream scooper to scoop out the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. I remember the what is called in vegetarian food steaklets and gravy. I remember that. I always loved if they would decide to serve pizza. I really liked that. And also another thing about that, there used to be from this place called Clover Farms, these little juice boxes
Hmm.
that were there, and I love to be able to get one of those, especially as a young kid, and get a juice box there. Orange was my favorite one. Of the one, orange and grape, I'll say, were the favorite ones that I had. Um, Other than that, as years went along, they kind of started a snack bar
Okay.
that was there that kind of had, mm, I guess, what we call more international food, Jamaican patties. Sometimes they'd have burgers there, burgers and fries and everything, and drinks there as well. But that's kind of some of the food I remember going up. Now, on a side note about food and camp meeting, hey, my great friend Myron will tell you this as well. When we were at camp meeting, one of the favorite places, this is still kind of all roads lead to July, but we would like to go to this place called C&T in
Hmm.
Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness. C&T, they had the best, some people call them subs, but we call them hoagies. The best hoagies in the world, bar none. And they've gone by the wayside since then in years past, but that's one of my favorite food memories, especially surrounding camp meeting.
I feel like we need a whole conversation around like the 4th of July and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
celebration. But I
yeah.
think fireworks and
Oh
those
yeah,
sorts of
oh
things.
yeah.
Do you have like favorite treats or favorite activities that you enjoy in summer, particularly, or in July?
Favorite activities, favorite treats. I enjoy cookouts.
Yes.
I definitely enjoy cookouts. The older I've gotten, the more years we've been together. I'm doing more of the cooking on the grill, which I don't mind, which I really have enjoyed, and I've grown to really like it and really enjoy it. But yeah, cookouts, hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken. We've been doing more of the fried fish and things like that, and I'm,
Hmm.
oh man, I love that. I have a cousin, Rob, who does amazing job with the fried fish, and even our cousin Jerome, he does a great job with the fried fish and with just cooking out as well. So those things I really look forward to. I don't remember when it was. It must be been probably 20 years ago now. We first discovered like Rita's and everything,
Yes.
and so that's been a summertime. treat for us.
Water ice.
Water ice. Rita's Water Ice. If they want to sponsor us, we are glad to have them as a sponsor. But no, that is in fact a real treat that I really look forward to. We've done the Cold Stone Creamery. Also for us, I believe in our family, Yogurtland has been a nice summertime treat as well. But hey, I enjoy the summertime treats, the watermelon, the different fruits and the flavors and things like that as well.
Yeah, I think when you say the hoagies, water ice, I feel it makes you think of Philly, and I think the East Coast.
Okay.
Like East Coast summers,
Yeah.
for sure. You definitely enjoy. I guess water ice would be described maybe someone who's not familiar, like slushy type of.
Yes.
This is its own vibe. It's different flavors, and you can kind of walk up and get in a cone, a cup.
Yeah.
There's custard in a cone, and then you can get the slushy in a cup. The custard's usually like the vanilla and chocolate. And now I'm seeing like lots of different flavors too at certain locations. And then mango and island fusion are some of our favorites. But yeah, that's a real good treat.
I actually remember hearing President Obama talk about shaved ice.
Yes.
That he used to have growing up in Hawaii.
Okay.
And so I guess it's something similar. It's in the family or in the neighborhood at least.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like before this, it was like 7-Eleven and like the Slurpees.
Slurpee,
and that was the Slurpees and the 7-Eleven day.
Sometimes man, let's talk about 7-Eleven day. Oh, wow. Yes. 7-Eleven day is something that we have looked forward to in our family, where we have done this pretty much no matter where we've been on 7-Eleven day. 7-Eleven day is, again, 7-Eleven. If you want to sponsor us, let's talk. All roads lead to media@gmail.com. That's our email address. But 7-Eleven day is where you can go and get a free Slurpee. And so I myself, our Jaylen, our Avery, and Jayné, we have gone from 7-Eleven to 7-Eleven to 7-Eleven, all within our vicinity, to get our free Slurpee on 7-Eleven day. That's July 11, 7-Eleven.
A little Slurpee hopping.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are all been good summer memories. One of my favorite things, I really never tire of being on a beach. So whether it's local, whether it's somewhere in the distance, clear water is preferred, but if there's sand and water, I'm there, I'm good, and sun. So that's just a joy of mine during summer. And as I'm getting older, the more summer, the better. So I used to love the change of seasons. I'm dreading them a little more and more, I think. But one of the things I also enjoy is a good water park.
Yes.
So I do enjoy going to water parks. It seems like in the heart of summer, we usually find ourselves at a water park. Differing views on roller coasters, but pretty much everyone is down for a water ride. And for whatever reason, I find myself more adventurous with the water rides. Like I will do a higher drop. I will do the spins that I'm not as inclined to do on a roller coaster. I'm not sure why. I do love the water.
Okay.
I don't know if I feel safer, like I could, if I drop, I could still swim. I'm not sure, but I enjoy a good water park. One of my favorite memories is Aquatica in San Antonio.
Okay. Yes.
We had a really good time there.
That was a July memory. Yeah.
And San Diego has an Aquatica we were able to go to.
Yes.
That was really fun. And there was a ride there that I think spun around, and so that was really cool. Yeah. And we've had some good water experiences.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Let's talk about name the water parks that we've been to. So you named Aquatica in San Diego, Aquatica in San Antonio. Outstanding. I mean, absolutely.
Have we done the one in Orlando?
We have not done the one in Orlando. Okay. We have done one right outside of Los Angeles called Raging Waters.
That was great. Yeah,
we did Raging Waters in LA, and near us in New Jersey is Hurricane Harbor.
Yes, the Six Flags.
Yeah,
water park. That's great. They have a really good what's it, like a wave?
Yes. Wave pool.
Wave pool. That's really fun, and they have some really good rides. We did go to a place in North Jersey, and they had this drop that was kind of similar to something you had to do for the military. I forget how many feet it was, but only my son and I did that one. Yeah, you said you had already.
Yeah, I did a major and a big drop for my water test for the military. So I and it was pretty substantial, and so I've been there, done that. So that was kind of my thing.
Yeah, and our daughter was not. She was not inclined. So that was pretty fun because we kind of dropped. I'm trying to remember what the name of the park was, but we came out on a cliff, and then it was just like a straight drop, and the suspension between where you drop off and hitting the water, like that part is just that's exhilarating, but it's also and then it's like you're plunging lower in the water, so then you're kind of having to come up. But that was pretty fun. It was like a one-time experience. Like once I've done it, I'm good to say it. But so that
Mountain Creek.
Okay.
Mountain Creek.
Yes. That was good.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is Atlantis, though. We did do Atlantis.
Yes. Oh wow. Yes, in the Bahamas, Atlantis. That was a great one.
Yeah,
that was a great one. That was really fun. Really fun. Not only the scenery, but I remember the water slide that it kind of curled and twisted and went around. We had some campers that weren't as excited, but they went on it nevertheless. And during our children's younger days, the water rides and the water attractions at Sesame Place were really nice.
Shout out.
That
was a good that was a good stretch, as we had opportunity too, because there's the Busch Garden Park, so that was also part of our experience. We went to San Antonio, those passes. So we had the family passes. That was great, and that gave us a nice opportunity to not try to do it all in one day. But to be able to go for a few hours and come back. But that was a lot of fun. I thought it was really great. They had a little splash area so they could kind of grow into the rides. That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Enjoyed that.
Even when we lived in Delaware, there was a park that was there in water park that was there in Delaware as a part of the state park.
Yes.
That we were able to take advantage of and access there. That was really, really nice. Kind of like a all-in-one. You just pay your pass and come in, and that was nice.
Killings Pond.
Killings Pond. Yeah.
And shout out New Jersey Island State Beach.
Yes. We have enjoyed ourselves there, and we also have our new favorite. You want to talk about it?
We're exploring the Jersey Shore. Yeah. So definitely have some spots on the Jersey Shore. I think the Matasquan Seagirt area, lots of fun in those areas. We like Point Pleasant and the boardwalk. Yeah.
Okay.
We have some good spots.
Wonderful places. Wonderful activities during summer. Another thing, I'm going back a little bit. I remember about July. It's kind of like the midpoint of the year. The MLB Major League Baseball All-Star Game is usually in July. So that is one of the things I would kind of think of and say, oh, wow, the middle of the year is actually here. So that's another sporting event.
Absolutely. Well, lots of fun in summer. Summer is definitely the highlight of the year for me. I think just having the fun in the sun, the ability to just kind of jump out, put on something quick and go, not having to do layers or think about weather as much. That for me is just very invigorating. So really enjoy summer. And I think as I think about this stage in life, you think about what do you want to wake up to? And I think I like to wake up to sun more than that. So we'll have to see where that leads. But
Okay. Well, I look forward to that as long as I'm waking up with you.
All right.
Yeah. So, hey, we'll be right back for our next segment, but stay tuned for more All Roads Lead To with Al and Jayné.
I think of July, I think of my mother's birthday month, And I think of my love of birthdays. I owe that to her. I love birthdays. I love birthday celebrations. I think that it gives you opportunity to celebrate the miracle of life,
Yeah.
but also kind of the singular focus on your special day. And my mom had a way of making birthdays special and really just a unique sense of like belonging that came with just the way that birthdays were celebrated. So I really enjoy birthday celebrations with her, enjoy celebrating her birthday. I think of one of her milestone birthdays where we're able to take her out of the country and celebrate with the family, part of a family reunion, and some of her sisters and extended family were there. So that was special. I always wanted to throw her like a big birthday bash, although she really wasn't big crowd person. I think that would have been really, really special. So sad not to have been able to do that, but really glad that we were able to celebrate with her so many of her birthdays, and particularly that one where I think she was really surprised. And we still have some video of like the joy when we brought out the cake and all of just the good well wishing. So that was special. Got a little spruced up haircut that year for her.
That's
and
true.
That's new clothes and some things to kind of go on the trip and to travel. So that was really special. So yeah, there are some celebrity birthdays too that we can think of, right?
Yes, there are many people who were born in the month of July. As a matter of fact, I believe Nelson Mandela was born in the month of July, on July the 18th. So yeah, Dan Aykroyd was born in the month of July, among many other people. Let's see who else we have there. I believe Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Kevin Hart. I believe one of the Obama daughters was born on the 4th of July as well. It's Malia is born on the 4th of July. Sylvester Stallone is another person born in July. Rocky is a favorite. It's a staple in our household. So happy birthday to Sylvester Stallone, born during that month of July, among many others and everything. So all roads have led to July, and we hope that all roads will continue to lead to you just experiencing these moments with us during our podcast. I want you to share, like, and subscribe to all of our content on All Roads Lead To. And until the next time, we are just so grateful that you choose to join us, and look forward to just experiencing All Roads with you again.
Shout out to everyone born in July. I think of the birthstone, the ruby. I think it's the July birthstone. I look at that on the Hallmark.
Oh, wow.
Bags. They have anniversary and birthstones. Shout out to everyone in July. Love summer. Enjoy your summer. And I feel like we can make it summer 365.
Let's do it.
All right.